Hi guys, so I've said on numerous occasions, what is the point of the Speaker of the House? What is the point of the Deputy Speaker if they do not intervene and ask the minister responsible to answer the questions? What is the point in asking questions if the minister does not answer those questions? What is the point of this entire charade? What is the point in having a parliament if the ministers, the government, cannot be held to account? Now, you're going to hear a question by Matt Westling, who's a member of parliament for the Labour Party. He's going to ask a question about corruption, basically. And Matt Hancock, well, let's hear Matt Hancock's response to it.
Matt Weston.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Obviously, vaccines are important, but so is testing. 6 months ago to the day, the Health Secretary told us that the UK would open 2 new mega laboratories in early 2021 to double the country's capacity for carrying out COVID-19 tests. We were then advised they'd open in early spring. The one in Scotland was cancelled. The one here in Leamington remains surrounded in secrecy, NDAs and private contracts for staff employed by private companies, some linked to Conservative donors. The Health Secretary will be concerned by the delay, I'm sure, even if he doesn't have a financial concern in this project himself. Can you just tell us what is going on, and can he confirm when the place will open and that staff will actually be employed directly by the NHS?
Now, will the staff be employed directly by the NHS, or will they be employed by cronies? Will they be employed by people who donated to the Conservative Party? That's the question. Now, is Matt Hancock capable of answering that?
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Speaker. We have a PCR testing capacity in this country of many hundreds.
He's looking at his phone. Look, this may seem trivial, but this is, once again, the Conservatives showing complete and utter disregard for their job, complete and utter disregard for Parliament, complete and utter disregard for voters. Look, it doesn't matter that it was a Labour MP that asked this question. The Labour MP is there to represent his constituents. He's there to ask questions on their behalf. Matt Hancock was playing with his phone while he's answering the question. Of course, he has his answer already prepared, but playing with his phone, I don't know what he's doing with it. But his responsibility is to put down the phone and answer the question, not to be responding at the same time.
Of thousands more than we use each day. The Leamington Spa project is incredibly important. People working there are doing a magnificent job, and frankly, I don't think the rest of his question deserves an answer.
And frankly, I don't think the rest of his question deserves an answer. It's not your choice. It's not your choice to make. It's not your decision to decide. It's not your decision to make whether the question deserves an answer. That is the Speaker of the House's decision, not yours, Matt Hancock. Once again, what is the point of the House of Commons if the minister can stand up, rattle off some prepared speech, not answer the question, and sit down again? Really, what is the point of this? And I'm not being partisan here. If the Labour Party are in power and they stand up and they do exactly the same thing, they should be held to account. The Speaker of the House should intervene and say, I'm sorry, do you want to have another go at that? You didn't answer the question. Once again, what is the point of the Speaker? What is the point of all of this? I think we're going to get to a stage where members of Parliament are just going to get up and leave when they can return to the House of Commons. Because what is the point in asking a question if the question is not going to be answered? Is it just to fill time? Is it just to make the government feel better about themselves? I really think it's necessary to get up and walk out, to say, this is a charade, this is a joke, this is a waste of time, it's a waste of taxpayers' money. The government are not interested in actually being held to account. They're not interested in actually listening to the questions of constituents. They just want a platform where they can stroke their own egos, talk about how great they're doing their job, and leave it at that. Convince the public that everything is going well, that there is no corruption. If people call it out, it's a lie. It's something that should not be listened to. And once again, I understand that the Speaker of the House or the Deputy Speaker is limited in what they can do. But surely they can ask the Minister if they'd like to add anything. You didn't answer the question, would you like to add something to that? It doesn't have to force Matt Hancock to do it. You can invite him to do it. But then, as many people have highlighted, the reason they don't do that is because, for example, the Speaker of the House or the Deputy Speaker of the House want a seat in the House of Lords after this. Once they're out of the House of Commons, they want a comfortable position. They don't want to rock the boat. They know that it's likely the Conservatives will decide whether they get a seat in the House of Commons. So of course they're not going to call out ministers. They're not going to put pressure on them. Look at John Bercow, who called out Boris Johnson, who called out Tories for not answering the questions. Challenged them. Did he get a seat in the House of Lords? Of course not. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?